Hi, everybody. Welcome back to English Class Online. It's good to see everybody again. Today, I wanted to start by doing a song that we haven't done in a while. We used to do this all the time in the beginning of the year, but I'd like to do it again so we can practice all of our letter sounds, okay? All right, everybody. So when the song comes on, I want to make sure that you are all singing with me. I won't sing too loud so you can hear the voice of the song in the back, okay? But I do want you to sing along, and I will sing it along quietly, but you can sing loud.
The alphabet song. I know the letter A says A and A. I know the letter B says B, B, B. I know the letter C says K, K, K. I know my alphabet. I know the letter D says D, D, D. I know the letter E says E and F. I know the letter F says F, F. I know my alphabet. I know the letter G says G, G, G. I know the letter H says H, H, H. I know the letter I says I and I. I love my alphabet. I know the letter J says J, J, J. I know the letter K says K, K, K. I know the letter L says ooh, ooh, ooh. I know my alphabet, you bet. I know the letter M says I know the letter N says I know the letter O says O and O. I know my alphabet. I know the letter P says I know the letter Q says quack, quack, quack. I know the letter R says I know my alphabet. I know the letter S says I know the letter T says t, t, t. I know the letter U says U and I love my alphabet. I know the letter V says I know the letter W says w, w, w. I know the letter X says x, x, x. I know my alphabet. I know the letter Y says y, y, y. I know the letter Z says z, z, z. I know the sound each letter makes A to Z. I know my alphabet, no sweat.
Great job, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the song. I always love singing that song with you. And you can replay it as many times as you want if you want to keep on practicing your letters and their sounds. All right, so I wanted to introduce to you the letter of the week. Now, we have done this in class before, but it was a while ago, and we did it once online when we first started a few weeks ago, but it was only one day and it was very quick, and it's a very tricky letter. So the letter of the week is R. Okay, you probably recognize this because, like I said, we did it a few weeks ago. The reason R is tricky is it's one of those letters that doesn't sound exactly like its name, right? A little bit, but not exactly, because it says R, and the name of the letter starts with the ah sound, R, but that's not the sound of the letter. The sound of the letter is like rainbow, okay? Rainbow. Now, when we write the letter R, we start at the top line and we draw a straight line down. Then we lift our pencil and we go back to the top where we started and draw a half of a circle around to make a letter P. And then we draw another diagonal line down. That's our uppercase or capital R. Our lowercase r, we have to make sure it's small. It starts at the dotted line. We draw a straight line down, and then we go back up and curve around, okay? That's our uppercase and our lowercase r, and you will be practicing writing those later. So remember, r sounds like So what other things can we come up with that start with r? You might notice right behind me, I have a few things out that start with R. First of all, back here, I have what is that a picture of? Anybody know? That's a rooster. Rooster starts with R. Now, what about back here? I have a book, and I bet you can guess. So this is the book we'll be reading later. This is Little Red Riding Hood. Red and riding both start with R. Do you hear the sound? Red riding. Okay. Now we also, let me put this back here. We also have the word, I keep this up here for you all the time, red, R-E-D, because this is a sight word, right? Red. So even if you don't know it yet, it's okay. I always have them up, red back here and blue back there. I always have them up so that at least you're seeing it and eventually you'll recognize it if you don't already. So why don't we spell that, okay? So the letter of the week is R, So if we want to spell red, it's because E sounds like red. What letter sounds like D? D is D sounds like D. So we have red. Red starts with R. What else? I have a block. Here's the uppercase R, and here's the lowercase r, right? And on the block it says rocket. Rocket starts with R. I don't have one of those to show you. Rhino. Rhino is short for rhinoceros. Rhino or a rhinoceros starts with R. Rhino. Okay, last time I showed you this one. We have rice, right? And we can see the word right there. Rice. Rice starts with R. Here's a bandana, that's the color red again, right? And here is some, knows what this is. This is ribbon. Ribbon starts with R. Do you hear the ribbon? And who has one of these? This is a Rubik's Cube. Rubik's Cube starts with R. And there's a shape that starts with R. There's more than one, but there's one that you should know at this point, right? Maybe you don't realize it starts with R, but you know it. What shape is this? This is a rectangle. Rectangle. All right. There's one more thing that I have to show you that starts with R, and it's pretty big. It's a, who knows what this is? This is a rolling pin. Rolling starts with R. To roll starts with R. This is what you use if you want to make cookies and you make your own dough. And you need to roll out the dough to make it nice and flat and thin. Okay, you roll this on the dough. You see how this rolls? You roll it on the dough and it flattens out. So rolling pin starts with R also. All right, great. So I want you to listen to a very short video. It's about a minute long, and I want you to listen and hear what other words you hear that start with the letter R or the sound All right, I'll be right back.
Rise. Rest.
Okay, so did you hear any other words in that little short video that start with the letter R or the sound We had rise, right? Rise means to get up or to lift up. Rise starts with How about on top of your house, you have a roof, And we also saw it was a rooster, right? Which we already talked about behind us. And the other one was at the end. He went like this and he closed his eyes and he rested. So rest starts with R. Great. Okay. So we talked about what R looks like, right? Here's an R. Is this uppercase or lowercase? This is the uppercase. Can you see that? Probably not that well. Let's look at it here again. We'll move our. Ooh, who remembers what this says? This is the color red, right? You can always check right behind me, right behind my shoulder. This is our letter R, and is this uppercase or is this lowercase? This is uppercase or capital, right? This one is the lowercase. So I want today today or the whole week actually, I want you to look around your house and see what you can find with the letter R and show your parents when you find one, okay? Say, oh, I know that starts with the letter R. Or if you're looking at books, see if you can find the letter R in the title, like on here, right? We found the letter R. Now these are both capital. This R for red and this R for riding. And I don't have any other ones on here, but I bet if I open the book, I'd find some. So look around for the letter R, right? Because we know that letters make up words when we put them together. Not any letters, not any order, but if we put them in the right order, our letters make our words and our words make our sentences. Okay, so I looked at all of our sight words that we've done so far, and I found 3 of them that have the letter R in them, okay? So I wanted to just go over those 3 words today quickly, and then we'll do one sentence, okay? So the words that we have that start, or not that start with, but that have the letter R in them, because remember, R can be in the beginning of the word, in the middle of the word, at the end of the word. It can go anywhere. So in this one, it's in the beginning of the word, okay? And this one, who remembers what this one is? Doesn't it look like this? That's right behind me, right? It's the same one. This is red. Now, let's look at one that has the R in the middle of the word. Who remembers what this sight word is? It starts with H, and remember, that's a tricky letter. What sound does H make? Okay, so this one is here, H-E-R-E spells here. And we see in this one that the R is in the middle of the word. Now let's look at another word that has the R at the end of the word. This one, who remembers what this word is? This is for, and we hear the at the end, for. Okay, and you see it at the very end of the word. So let's do one sentence today using a sight word with the word R in it. And we may have done this sentence before, but that's okay. So let's take a look. We have, it is a red hat. One more time. It is a red hat. Excellent. Great. Now, if you can read these sentences, that's fantastic. And if you can't, it's okay, right? As long as you're looking at them, the more and more you see these words, the more and more you'll remember. And all of a sudden, one day you'll go, oh, now I can read that sentence, right? So every day we'll go over some so that you see them and you'll eventually remember them, okay? Great. So like I said, we are going to be reading Little Red Riding Hood, okay? So join me back here for Little Red Riding Hood. See you in a little bit. Bye-bye.